We'll now show you how to do a gallery wrap, which is basically a piece of MDF, whatever thickness that you require, that has a picture mounted onto it and then wrapped around the edges and around onto the back. One thing that you have to make sure of is that the image is approximately 2 inches larger, or 50 millimeters larger than the board that you're going to mount onto. Stage 1 is to laminate the print, which we've already done. Stage 2 is to put the adhesive onto the back of the print. So we've cut ourselves a piece of the double-sided mount film, again a little bit wider, a little bit longer on the end, but a nice lead edge. We'll fold the release paper back an inch, 25 millimeters, and again put a crease in it. Move the print out of the way a second. That again gets stuck down onto your carrier board. Smooth that out. To the rollers. Again, catch that first inch in the roller. The material goes up over the top. Stop the beeping. We'll take the print, tack rag it again on the back, making sure there's no dust or debris. And remember that we are putting the adhesive onto the back of the print, so we don't need to put it face up. Line it up in front of the rollers, and again, as we're winding it through, we'll just be taking the release liner off. So there we have an adhesive coated print with a laminate on the front, more commonly known as a decal. Once we have our decal print trimmed up, or the adhesive removed, we need to fold back the release liner. This time we need to fold it back approximately 3 inches. The reason for that is the 2-inch border or overhang of print that we need to accommodate, plus then the inch that we need to mount down onto the board. So again, we'll put a crease in there. Take your piece of MDF, making sure that it's absolutely spotless. We'll get rid of any dust and debris. MDF is particularly bad for dust and debris. We can then, while the print is still face down, position it using the checker, making sure that it's all lined up and the overhang is fairly equal. Tack down onto the lead edge. That'll allow us to pick the print up. We've already got the height of the roller again set for the thickness of MDF, so we'll just introduce the MDF to the board, catch that first inch. Again, we'll just tack it down again, just clean it down again. Don't worry about the excess. Because of the thickness of the board, that's not going to stick to the rollers. And we'll just wind it through, and you can see stage 2 completed. Okay, the next stage is to wrap the edges of the board. So the first thing that we do, starting down the bottom edge, is that we will push down onto the board with some pressure so that we're actually sticking it to the side of the board. We can then lift this into the rollers, force it and push it into the rollers. We're going to just keep this a little bit taut. Trying to find the foot pedal, and we'll just send that first edge through. We need to, so you can see here that it's nice and tight, we need to repeat the same process on the next edge, and again just pushing down on it into the rollers, push that into the rollers, keeping that a little bit out of the way. So that we've got 2 edges done. Okay. Now we'll look at the corners, which is commonly known as a parcel wrap. The way to do this is to start on one of the corners, actually feel for the corner of the board through the print. You can then fold it in on itself, put a physical crease onto that side. The top flap will squeeze together and fold down. Then the outer we will fold over the top, and again back into the rollers just to make sure that it's adhered properly. So Once you've completed all 4 sides of the gallery wrap, there you have the finished article.